Hello. You have to forgive me for not sounding as enthusiastic as I was. I've lost this audio twice. I've been trying to record my experience on pulling her as well as my review after I've seen her coins. So yeah, this video is not going to be as exciting as it was the first two times I tried this. But okay, yeah, we got free lunacy here, as well as the event, which requires us to spend 1600 energy in total. The 1600 energy is to get the part 2 rewards, and the part 2 rewards is the guaranteed 3-star ticket, so definitely something you want to be grinding for. Daily free entry of Mirror Dungeon does not count for this, by the way, so take note of that. You will have to spend energy, and modules do count as energy spent, so using it for dungeons is fine. Okay, so my initial review of Heathcliff, 3 plus 4 plus 4 is very good. That's hex level. Yeah, 3 plus 4 plus 4 is 3 to 10 range. So it's just one lower base power. He has mediocre growth of 0.65, which is unfortunate. So 33 against like Headless Ichthys, for example, who has 38 means that you have -1 clash power. But the statuses are very good on the skill 1. It is pretty up there in the terms of skill 1s. His guard is nothing special, it's just a guard. He doesn't have very good defense scaling either, so he's not meant to be a tank. He has 3 to 7 speed, pretty damn decent for a character like this. And 154 health is a little bit low, but you can make do with 154 health. That's definitely not going to be a problem with how much damage you'll be doing. Purify is 6 to 8, so that's 14, 6 to 14, with plus coin drop next turn. So the range is good. Good base that is not complete garbage, as well as pretty high coin power. And the only thing that's weak here is the growth. The status is very good. The Clash Wind heal SP, that's nice, I guess. But it's not totally the main point of this skill. It does win a lot of single to 2 coins, and you'll be getting a lot of SP with this, so it's pretty nice. And the hit is really good if you can get it. So yeah, skill 1 and skill 2 have very good statuses and have very good coins. The growth is the only thing that's pulling it back a bit. And then skill 3 is insane. Skill 3 is 4 plus 4 and has 3 coins. So that's 4 to, I think, 16 damage range. And each of his hits increases the bonus damage dealt by 10% of the damage dealt. So this is effectively Eviscerate, but -1 coin. And Eviscerate needs Rupture to trigger the bonus damage effect. This guy only needs hits. So this is a very good skill. It's very good skill. Yeah, so he was not as complete garbage as I thought he was going to be. I was very confused with the mixed kit, but when you look at his coins, it makes sense now because he has pretty good coins, so the kit is not super synergistic. But he does have a lot of damage. Yeah, look at Eviscerate. It's 4 plus 2 for each coin. Has 4 coins. The growth rate is 0.86, so that's the big difference here. He has 37 offense level, so he can clash with things like Headless Ichthys and win. But he does need Rupture to trigger that bonus damage. And then now we look at Faust. Faust is busted. If you want to stop here, yeah, Faust busted, go pull. Okay, 4 plus 3 plus 3. 1 higher base power has the same range as Hack. Literally the same range as Hack. With 0.82 growth. So that's 39 offense level. 39 offense level, that is 37 offense level. So it's higher offense level than G. Gregor. So that's a small amount of power creep. It has loose SP and fixed bleed and nail, so it's very good already. It's on the upper levels of skill 1s. And then skill 2 is insane because it's just Heathcliff's skill 3, but they times 2'd it, has higher offense level, and applies nail, paralyze, and gaze. Gaze is increased pierce and blunt damage, and if the person hitting the gaze target is N-Corp, they get Fanaticism. So that's a very easy source of Fanaticism. And the Paralyze is next turn, so that means the Paralyze will actually trigger on the times that you want it to. And then if you look at Execution, it's 6 to 12. That's pretty decent because it has 3 coins. And on kill, it heals for SP, it gives pierce damage up and blunt damage up to the whole party. It inflicts nails, as well as deal more damage if the target has 5 nails, which in an N-Corp team, you are going to get 5 nails. Whistles is trickier to get because N-Muscle does not have the DNA energy. And out of all of the N-Corp gang, only only 3 of them have the scene energy, but only on skill 3s or skill 2s, which is lower amounts. So it's like it's way harder to get the 5 that you need to activate the passive. Wakoshu Ryoshu, which is most likely going to be a core part of this team as well due to the additional bleed count, so you could bleed forever, theoretically. With Wakoshu Ryoshu, has 1 DNA energy, so she can contribute, but it's still not enough. You don't have a skill 1, so it's not very consistent, and in abnormality fights you only get 5 actions, so you don't get the chance to do it if you bring End Assault. Yeah, so the passive is very tricky. It can be used in waves, but cannot be used in abnormality fights. The funny part is that if you don't bring Faust, her support passive can trigger, and it benefits N-Corp gang people because it specifically gives the N-Corp gang fanaticism and also heals their SP. Yeah, so it's unfortunately the defense is not very good. She's not meant to be a tank. You can see her HP is 134. It's really low, but 4 to 7 speed, so really fast. That's like Zwei Yisang, I think. Yeah, so look at this passive. This passive is actually usable because your N Corp plus Ryoshu can get enough of this energy realistically in an Abno fight and in wave fights. But you need to not bring her, which is very weird. So it's a bit awkward to have this be swapped because it's tricky. You probably shouldn't care about the whistle's passive too much. It's nice if you can get in waves, and it's incredible if you can somehow get another N-Corp unit that does have this energy for abnormality fights. Then you could also get this. But yeah, she's actually insane. She's actually insane. Okay, she's weak to slash and resist to blunt, so that's very lore friendly because Chroma did that to us in the dungeon. Yeah. Here I'm just talking about the speed and the health, which I just talked about. Her defense is low, which is expected because she's not supposed to be a tank. And Heath has 35, and he's about average in terms of the defense, so he's also not meant to be a tank. He's more of an all-rounder. Very good unit. I would still pull. Yeah, I definitely recommend this pulling for Faust here. If you want to be safe, you can wait for the 3-star guarantee ticket, try with that first, and if you don't get her, you can pull again. Otherwise, what you could do is, if the 3-star guarantee ticket, the pool for that ticket just keeps getting bigger with every new release. For example, next one, for example, we get Hell's Kitchen Otis, for example. I don't know if Hell's Kitchen Otis is next, I'm just saying, for example. For example, if she's next and she gets added to the pool that this 3-star ticket guaranteed gets, then you might want to save that ticket so that you could have a chance of getting the 3-star Otis next. But if you don't care about that, and if you didn't get Faust on your 10 pools now, then you may want to pop that 10 pool ticket here. Yeah, so it's up to you how you want to use that ticket. I unfortunately did not get her, so I am going to pop my ticket on her because I think she is absolutely busted. I think she's going to be part of the big 4 now. Rabbit Heathcliff, Think Tank Gang leader, and G. Gregor. Now Faust is going to join them as a Clash Goddess, as the big 4th. But I think she even overthrows Gregor with the amount of shit she does compared to Gregor. It's hard to compare the two of them at this point in time. I will just double check with what she does, but she's like, she builds an entire N-Corp team by herself because she is like the crux of N-Corp teams, and she has good clash, and she has good offense level, and she has good speed. So I see her almost as like a power creep of Gregor, but I also can't really say that because Gregor has carried me along so far, and he's just a damn good clasher who is very self-sustainable, so I can't really compare them directly. But at the same time, they're just so like she has so much going for her, and then Gregor also has so much going for him, so it's a tricky one. I don't think I can directly like say who's better, but she is very up there. She is very up there. I 100% recommend that you pull her. At all costs, try and get her. Oh yeah, I did talk about Wakoshu here. Wakoshu realistically actually does not work in this team, because with the amount of nails you're applying, and with Wakushu Ryoshu applying 3 bleed count every turn, you're actually never gonna get Cloud Cutter second coins to pop, because there's so much bleed count with this team. We actually have a source of nail from everyone, I believe. Yeah, everyone here has a source of nail. So if you can maintain very high bleed counts, then Cloud Cutter won't trigger, because Cloud Cutter is based on the bleed count, not the bleed. So Ryoshu is probably the option that you would 100% have to choose here. There's not really any other bleeders. I mean, my 10 pulls here, I already spoiled it, but I was really disappointed that I did not get her. I mean, okay, the good news is that even if you don't get her and you are willing to play the long game, you could just do MD dungeon runs and just keep getting those nominal ego shots and just pop it all for Faust. You can even overgrind by going to the end of the battle pass to level 60, and then you just grind it a bunch, get a lot of battle pass EXP. Every over level battle pass will give you a box of shards, and it's the nominal ones, so you can choose the shards you want. So theoretically you could grind out Faust by this month probably. I do not know the actual math, so don't quote me on that, but I know some people in the Discord, the P-Moon Discord, who have done the math already, and it looks pretty reasonable to get Faust maybe in 2.5 months according to the last estimate. But I think due to the battle pass changes, the EXP changes, it might be a little bit faster now to get the unit that you want. So if you do not get Faust, and you really want to get Faust because you like her or you think she's very busted like me, then you can choose to grind, or you can choose to do what I'm going to do and wait for the 3-star guaranteed ticket and then try again. I'm probably not gonna swipe for her because I want to see what's next too. Telepole. We still have one Faust Ego coming, and it's also a Telepole one, so we could be getting charge count team soon. So I wouldn't recommend that you swipe. And if you do like your charge count team because you pull all of like Reindeer, Don Quixote, as well as Massault, the charge count characters, then you may want to consider waiting a little bit. But otherwise, pulling for Faust now, I feel like you won't regret it at all, honestly. I feel like you won't regret it. But if you do regret it, don't come to me crying, because I'm going to do it and I will be regretting alongside you, alright? No, I don't want to look at my photos again, please. No, she didn't come back. She didn't come. The only good thing I got from these pulls was that I got Zoai Yisang, who have been significantly buffed due to the paralysis changes. I didn't even get Kurokumo Wakashu, who I still don't have until today. So streamer luck does not exist, I want to say that. So painful to watch. Oh my goodness, it's so painful to watch. You guys don't understand how painful it is to watch something you did not get. Now, 64 shots out of 400, so if I want to grind her, I will have to really start getting those nominable shots now. Nominable boxes from my MD dungeon and the battle pass. Yeah, that's it. I don't think there's anything else from the footage, but yeah, I am so sad she didn't come. She is busted. She's going to be the core of N-Corp team. She, along with Ryoshu, are going to form a godlike bleed team where you maintain 1000 bleed count. She can activate her Faust Ego to give her +2 clash and +2 damage, because I checked and Massault gives Pride, and Rodion gives Pride, and then Ryoshu gives the green energy. So you do have enough sources of the energy to get the Ego, so you can make Faust even better. Yeah, get her. I don't think you'll get her. And that's all for this video. Thank you all for watching. Sorry I don't sound super accurate according to the video. Some of it might be a bit desynced, but that's because my audio cut out twice and I just want to get this video out. Thanks for watching. See you guys. Hope you guys get your unit.